guys, this is Gian of Gadget Pilipinas. Let's talk about the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Now, the first thing you notice about the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra is how bold it stands out in a world full of camera smartphones. Huawei calls it the king of mobile imaging, and when you see what it can do, you understand why. In fact, DxOMark even awards it an impressive 175 score. Imagine capturing moments with your phone that match the crispness and drama of a professional camera. That's what you get with the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Think about what it means to use a phone that can truly replace big, heavy camera gear in your everyday life. That's where this device comes in. Now, this is Huawei's most premium flagship. Everything about it is built for people who care about real photos, not just for social media posts. For years, Huawei has been known for pushing the limits with their camera technology. The P series set the standard before, starting with the Huawei P10, P20, P30, P40, P50, P60, and even last year's Pura 70, and now the Pura 80 series takes that to a whole new level. Now, to show this, let's walk through some zoomed in, zoomed out moments. Imagine starting with a wide shot of a cityscape, then smoothly going closer to pick out a single window from hundreds of meters away, or taking a photo of someone from a sea of people. You stop worrying about noise, blur, or missing that moment. The photos just work even far beyond what most people expect from phone cameras. For macro and low light, again, you get crisp, bright results. The hardware does the work, not just the software. Now look at the finish of this device. There's a sunburst pattern, two signature colors in prestige gold and golden black, and a forward symbol design motif that makes the phone feel unique in your hand. The texture is smooth with a touch of luxury, but also very, very practical. Now, the second gen Crystal Armor Kunlun glass is not just for looks, it's tested to be 16 times more scratch resistant than before and has up to 25 times more drop resistance. You don't have to worry about getting beat up from regular use. Now, as I talked about earlier, the real story starts with its camera system. At the heart is the world's first switchable dual telephoto camera. This isn't just more zoom on paper, it's a feature that changes how you use a phone camera in every situation. You have 3.7 times and 10 times optical zoom that both use the very same massive 1 by 1.28 inch sensor. What's even more interesting here is you get seamless transitions between near and also far focal lengths, which is definitely a plus factor when zooming in to your subject. Now, another reason the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra camera is a must-have for photographers is its 1-inch ultra lighting HDR camera. Most phones don't have a sensor this big. Now, here's why that matters. A bigger sensor grabs more light, and more light leads to greater detail, true colors, and better dynamic range. Here, you get up to 16 stops of dynamic range. That's a technical way of saying you won't lose the details in bright skies or deep shadows. Usually, only professional cinema cameras claim this level of control. If you love shooting portraits, especially against bright sunrises or sunsets, the skin tones look natural, not washed out or overly dark. And if you're filming or shooting nightlife or events with tricky lighting with bonfires, fireworks, or even city skylines or scenes full of neon, the shots hold up. Even for moving vlogs, the sensor delivers balance in highlights and shadows. The circuit behind this is something called TCG, or Triple Conversion Gain feature. Each time you press the shutter, the camera is actually capturing 3 exposures in a single shot. One for highlights, one for shadows, and one for bright bits. Now, the phone then combines these for a single rich image. No need for complicated settings or edits. You point, then you shoot, and the outcome looks natural. Video is just as impressive as photos. Huawei uses their Ultra Chroma XMAGE camera system to make sure what you see is actually what you record. That means pixel-level color calibration. So if you record in 4K at 30 FPS on the main or telephoto lens, the video has real, vibrant colors and keeps the dynamic range for a cinema-style look, not the flat clips most phone cameras give you. Now, holding the phone feels as advanced as the cameras. It uses a big 5170 milliampere battery, so you don't have to worry about running out of power. And there's fast supercharge, both wired, which is 100 watts, and wireless, which is 80 watts. The 6.8-inch Huawei X True display gives you sharp, bright visuals with 3000 nits of peak brightness and a fast 120Hz refresh rate. When you use it outdoors, everything stays bright and easy to use. Now, the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra is equipped with smart AI features for everyday use. AI Remove easily erases unwanted objects from photos, while AI Gesture Control enables hand-free navigation and screen capture. The device also features AI messaging to manage text, AI noise cancellation for clear calls, and smart controls for faster access to common tasks, all while real-time privacy features protect your data. Now, you can tell how all these features fit together when you start comparing side by side with scenarios people actually care about. You use the zoom subjects to get clear, detailed shots of people that would normally be impossible from a crowd from a distance. And if you're in the city at night or shooting creative macro moments, the camera just handles the light, capturing all the color and texture without effort. Even going from a rooftop to the street, you never lose detail. Now, what sets the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra apart is that it makes no compromise. In my experience, there isn't a weak spot in its sensor or its zoom. Where other flagship phones force you to pick between different types of lenses or settle for digital zoom without clarity, this phone covers the full range. They focus on photography innovation, and now with the Pura line, those ideas are fully realized. So here's the real question. Would you choose the Pura 80 Ultra for your next adventure? What amazing moment would you capture if there were no limits? The Huawei Pura 80 Ultra is now available for $89,999 in the Philippines. You can get up to 30,000 plus worth of freebies when you buy one, including the Huawei GT5, Huawei Free Clip, and 1-year Huawei Care Plus. I recommend to visit Huawei's online store, Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok shops, plus Huawei Experience stores nationwide if you want to avail their latest offering. That's it, guys, for my video today. Special thanks to Huawei for sending over this Huawei Pura 80 Ultra for us to experience. I love this thing, and it might take another year and probably another Huawei Pura smartphone to edge this thing out. This has been GM of Gadget Pilipinas. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!